class. They'd like to move up in the 3A standings if possible. There's their competitor at 112, Jeff Bellows. He's been impressive throughout his tournament.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on Jeff. He probably puts a lot of it on himself, but he's been a two-time runner-up, getting a little complex about where he's at, and he wants this title badly.
And boy, did he get in there quick on that duck under and score the first two in a hurry. 2-0 in favor of Bellows.
He's a tough, tough wrestler.
Now that is the match at 1A between Jason Keenan of Ogden going for his second title against Todd Kuhse of Edgewood-Colesburg. Keenan is undefeated this year.
You know, these two... Oh, go ahead.
And at 2A, Shane Peterson of Independence against Kelly Seery of New Hampton. New Hampton has to win that to stay in the title race at the 2A.
Back at 3A here, Bellows and Osborne have wrestled each other twice. Close matches. You know, Osborne's hard to score on. Bellows has won 6-5 and 3-0. And so this is the third time they've wrestled this year.
They're hard to separate, I realize, if you're looking at the colors, but the red around the band, red band around the ankles and the green band around the ankles will separate them. The red band belongs to Jason Osborne, and Jeff Bellows of Lewis Central is wearing the green band. Look down around the shoes and you'll see it.
Bellows 43-0, and Osborne is 35-3. 2 of those losses coming at the hands of Jeff Bellows.
Somebody got scraped there, and the rules are this year,
unless it's a nosebleed, you have injury time for any type of bleeding.
And they will stop for any bleeding. The rotation again, we will go through 130 pounds, beginning with the big schools, 103. Through 130 with the 3As, and then when we get past 130, we stay with 130 because we're going to see that chance for 4 titles wrestled by Jeff McGinnis. Then we'll go to 1As and then the 2As through the 13 weight classes here. All right, Iowa High School Athletic Association rotation over a 3-year period. Here is Bellows leading 2-1 after letting his man out, trying for another takedown. He didn't have it that time. That's Bellows on the right and Osborne on the left.
Well, it's very, very... We've got a possible pin on 1A. And it looks like Jason Keenan going for the fall against
Todd Kuhse, and he did get a 3-point near fall. Now we have a 4-1 lead with Osborne.
Oh, we got the a variation of a ladle, a cradle, something. And he could be in trouble.
Yes, because here comes...
We got 2 points for Osborne right at the buzzer. So it's 4-3.
On a reversal.
The lead is Jeff Bellows, 4-3 going into the second period over Jason Osborne.
You want to?
And the choice here will go to Osborne because Bellows deferred. Again, we have time out here because of...
He deferred to you. What do you want to do?
You hear the referee, Bob Algo, who is mic'd here, by the way.
He deferred to you. Take down.
Asking Jeff Bellows what he wants to do. So Jeff Bellows has his choice, and he picks down. He's ahead 4-3, starting underneath. Osborne goes to work with an arm and then down on the leg. This is traditionally at this level where you see wrestlers who are in positions they aren't often in. They're so good through the school year that they don't often get on the bottom. And sometimes you see people have trouble here.
Well, when you're in the finals, you're one of the very best wrestlers in the state. How often do you have a chance in your region of the state to wrestle the best night after night? So you become the dominant person or the dominant wrestler in your area. You don't end up underneath very long. You don't end up being challenged. It's a whole new atmosphere at the state tournament because you're challenged every time you get on the mat.
Now you see Osborne trying to tilt Bellows over to his back. I don't see, yes, he did. He got 2 near fall points.
I'll tell you what, Osborne is coming on right now. He got his 2. He's ahead 5-4, and he looks pumped. He looks like he's gaining steam right now, and he says, I want to wrestle. Look at
Quite a
him.
bit on the mat now.
That's Jason Osborne, Sioux City Heelan, coached by Richard
Gets a
Tooney.
far wrist right here. Okay, now he's going to pull Bellows into his hips, and look at tilt. One. One.
There it is.
One, two. Close. That was close, and he got the call. And it's the 2 points that put him ahead, 5-4.
We have a minute left in the second period, a 2-minute first period.
It's a very crucial time with a minute left there, Doug, because now you've had 2 minutes and 1 minute, and all of a sudden you're feeling good, and you feel like putting it to your opponent. Hey, that's a good sign for you.
Now Bellows gets to his feet. Looks like he might be able to get out. No, he couldn't.
Drop him.
I was talking to you earlier, Jeff Bellows, 2-time runner-up. You know, he's got to just get it within himself right now. Don't get down saying, oh, no, could it happen again? He's just got to wrestle his match and get out of there. Good hand control is important right here, and Osborne is not letting him have it.
A lot of pressure on the hips. Goes down on the ankle. I'm not sure that Bob Alger will let him keep that too long. But he definitely is keeping Bellows in the position of disadvantage. Lewis Central had a 103-pound contender, and they did not win there. Now they're trying to go at 112, and Bellows is trailing 5-4. This is the third period starting, and Bellows
trying to come out there.
Bellows is in the top position.
Nothing's going to happen there, guys. Go, you're down. Okay.
Bellows, Osborne leads 5-4, and he's in top, and he has Bellows on his back, but I think he's going to be called off that. That's the end of the period, by the way. That's the end of the period. I was jumping
Coach
into the
Richard
third period
Tooney
too fast.
From Heelan, Sioux City Heelan High School, and he says that Osborne's a very, very dedicated young man, and you can see that dedication right now comes to the fore here in the state finals, because you can feel it all pay off when you can feel your adrenaline and your energy staying with you in the third period. But Bellows is on top with the legs in. He's got to find some way to turn Osborne if he wants to win.
Go.
Bellows on top, trails 5-4.
We got pin up here
the
today.
1A match between Jason Keenan and Todd Kuhse.
He's been there before already in this match. It looks like he's trying to put it away.
Keenan's leading 7-2 with a half a minute left over there and trying to get the fall.
It's Keenan from Ogden over Kuhse from Edgewood, Colesburg, trying to put it away. But right here, Bellows is trying to get some points. He's only got 1 minute and 15 seconds to do it, or else he finishes runner-up for the third time in a row.
Driving hard on top. He has to get some back points, or pretty soon he's probably going to have to let his man go and try to take him down. 5-4 in favor of the man on the bottom.
The man on the bottom needs to be working right here. That's Bob Aljo says.
Agrees with
He
you.
agrees with me.
All right.
Well, we can tell by the first move whether he's really wanting to. Okay, that was a good move by Jeff Bellows. It wasn't going to happen with him on the mat. He had to make the decision. He's got plenty of time. He had 50 seconds left when he let him go. So it's going to be one with a takedown.
6-4 is the score with 35 seconds to go. And there is Osborne making a little leg shot. It was not much of one.
Well, what he did was he tied up that arm on the near side, and then he dropped down to the far side leg.
Jason Keenan beat Todd Kuhse, by the way, at 1A 10-2, in case you were wondering how that match came out that you saw just for a moment. And Kelly Seery beat Shane Peterson 5-1 at AA. We'll get a floor report on those in a little bit.
Well, Bellows is going to have to do something now. There's 10 seconds left. He's got to throw it. It's going to be very disappointing.
10 seconds or he's going to finish third for the third time in a row.
Whoa, that's 2 points.
And there he goes
That's
on the
2.
back.
No back points. We're going overtime.
He didn't have time for back points, but he did manage to get it into overtime. 6-6. How about that?
Right here, he just whips him over. He's got an over and an underhook. Just the old, you can call it a lot of things.
Okay, overtime. They have a 2-minute period, and whoever gets the first point wins. So it's all on the line right here.
Oh, and Bellows drops in on the single. He's got it tight. If he can drive through the hips, he's got a takedown, and that's what he's doing, and he's got 2 points.
Does he have it?
Yeah.
He has it, and he wins. So bridesmaid no longer.
How it can go so fast one way or another. Osborne had the win with only 2 seconds. He was just backing away. He didn't stay on the attack. Bellows did a last seconds whip over and wins the state title. Drives through the hips. He was a man on the mission, and he accomplished it.
And I'll tell you, that shows you how that can happen very late. All right, we're going to go for the awards at 103 pounds.
Jason Keenan, a 16-year-old sophomore from Ogden. There you see him jumping into the arms of his coach. He's a 2-time state champion now. Tonight he defeated Todd Kuhse of Edgewood-Colesburg 10-2. And really the hole that won it for him was a chicken ring. Picked up 3 points on that in the first section, and in the last section picked up another 3 points. He won 10-2.
All right, Dean. New Hampton is on their way right now. Kelly Seery at 112 pounds won the championship 5-1 over Shane Peterson of Independence. And there you see Kelly and his coach, Arlen Severson's a mighty happy man. Let's
place, Jay Gorsh, Williamsburg. Third place, Jason Norum, Gilbertville, Don Bosco. Runner-up, Todd Kuhse, Edgewood, Colesburg. And the 1A 112-pound champion from Ogden, Jason Keenan.
That's Jason's second title in a row. He went through this year undefeated. Congratulations to Jason Keenan. Ogden hasn't had wrestling all that many years, but there's one young man who's glad they picked it up. Let's go to now the 2A winners at 112 pounds. The top 6.
Class 2A 112-pound awards. Coach Arlen Severson of New Hampton. 6th place, Dan O'Connor, New Hartford. 5th place, Jeremy Snow, Spirit Lake. 4th place, Mitch Koonsman, Albia. 3rd place, Chad Bennett, Huxley Ballard. Runner-up, Shane Peterson, Independence. And the 2A 112-pound champion from New Hampton, Kelly Seery.
It was very important that Kelly Seery win because his team is still alive in that 2A race. He beat the man who beat last year's, beat a champion. Shane Peterson had beaten Chad Bennett. Good win for Kelly Seery, 5-1. Now the AAA winners.
Class 3A 112-pound awards. Co-coach Keith Massey of Lewis Central Council Bluffs. 6th place, Jeremy Berggren, Maquoketa. 5th place, Brian Beck, Fort Madison. 4th place, Ray Ratcliffe, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. 3rd place, Eric Keller, Indianola. Runner-up, Jason Osborne, Sioux City, Heelan. And the 3A 112-pound champion from Lewis Central Council Bluffs, Jeff Bellows.
Finished second twice, wins it this year. Let's go to Dean Borg for a 4 report.